Happy Monday. Coming off a winning weekend. Let's keep it rolling. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back in to another episode for Just a Bet Outside. It is Monday, baby. We got more MLB bets, more research help. Hope everyone had a great weekend. I went to the Ed Sheeran concert, so my voice is a little hit and miss right now. A lot of fun there. And what could be better than seeing the Mariners in the solo division lead in the AL West? I don't remember the last time that's been the case this late into the summer. So that is pretty freaking awesome if you're a Mariners fan, which most of you probably aren't, but that's just for me. So pretty exciting stuff. Hope everyone had a great weekend. I'm ready to get back at it. Movie Monday. That's right. It is time, baby. Here it is. The best hitter in a baseball movie. That's right. Not the best player overall. The best hitter in a baseball movie. Leave a comment below. Here's what I got. Yeah, this is a great answer. I got one and then kind of an honorable mention. Benny the Jet Rodriguez from The Sandlot, guys. What a combo of power and speed. That guy can steal bases, hit bombs into the dog's backyard or into that guy's backyard. He's just got it all, guys. So I'm going to go Benny the Jet. A little honorable mention that nobody's probably going to really think of. Lou Collins from Little Big League. God, I love that movie, Little Big League. The lefty Lou Collins, just an all around good hitter. I got to love it. So those are my two best. Give me your best hitters in a baseball movie below. That's a lot of fun. Love reading those. So, couple quick announcements. I did add another little wrinkle to the pitcher report today, so stay tuned for that. I am releasing college football bets for free for everybody to see in the Discord. I only released one last weekend, and we won FIU plus 12, and they almost won the game. So that was a nice little 1-0 start there. I'm not going to go into crazy detail as much as I do for baseball or anything like that, but in the Discord, I'll drop some free bets. So if you're not a part of that Discord, go join. The link is below. All right. You know what I'm going to say. We got a huge show for you today. We got good hitter matchups. Who's on fire is back in the last 15 days. Then we got the good pitcher strikeout matchups, the pitcher report, and then we finish it off with those best bets. A 3-in-1 weekend. Holy crap, we won Saturday and Sunday. That's right. So here we go. I'm ready to get after it. It's Monday. Let's go. Bets recap page. There it is, guys. Friday was a crapper. Friday parlay hit two of the three. The Rangers couldn't score enough runs. That's what it was. They couldn't get over 3.5 runs. That was brutal. But the under hit and the Guardians Blue Jays and then the Padres Brewers, when you got under in the first five, sometimes it just takes one swing, and it was a Rowdy Telez 3-run bomb that lost it for us. Saturday, a nice 2-0 day. That's right. Jordan Lyles over 5.5 hits, lasting over 17.5 outs. Those pitcher props have been really good lately, that's for sure. And then Phillies minus 1.5 was an easy winner. They absolutely killed them. And just FYI, I put these in a post in YouTube. I didn't have time for a YouTube short, but I did make a comment. Hopefully, you guys are following that. If you can't, see it right away. It's in the community tab on our profile page for those, and it's also on our Twitter. So, or X, sorry. And then Sunday, today we did half unit bets because it's Sunday and it's freaking weird. But we hit another pitcher prop parlay and it was sweaty too. Kikuchi over 17.5 outs. Littell under 1.5 walks. He had one walk. Kikuchi got 18 outs. That was a beauty. Phillies team total over 2.5 first 5 innings. They scored two. They fell one short. That means we were one run away from a 4-0 sweep on Saturday and Sunday. But that's all right. Weekend 4-3, up 1.35 units, trying to get out of that hole thanks to one terrible week last week, but I feel some good things coming. So here we go. It's time to get it going, and it starts with those good hitter matchups. All right, let's talk some bats. We have 8 good hitter matchups for you today. Let's check it out. There it is. We start out with a couple Houston Astros. We got Altuve, 37 at bats versus Chris Sale. He's 11 for 37, 2 doubles and 3 bombs. And his teammate Alex Punchable Face Bregman, 6 for 17 and 2 bombs versus Bregman or versus Sale. And then we got 2 Brewer players against Jameson Taillon, who's been giving up a ton of hits, as you will find out later. And then Mookie Betts, 5 for 15. He hits absolutely everybody, even Zach Gallen, who's one of the favorites right now for the Cy Young, along with his teammate Will Smith, 4 for 13. Bogarts has just had a disappointing season. I don't know what's going on, but 4 for 11 versus Wainwright, and Garrett Cooper, the new Padre, 5 for 8, 2 doubles and a bomb versus Wainwright. So those are the best 8 matchups. Hopefully, you guys can go get some winners with this hitter matchups. And now it's time, guys. You know what it is. Get those s'mores ready. Who's on fire? All right, let's talk some sizzling hot hitters here. We got 2 pages. These are hitters on fire in the last 15 days, minimum 31 at bats and a 350 average or higher. The man Julio Rodriguez, 448 with 16 bombs. As you can see, it's in green, which means he is leading the league with everyone who has a minimum 31 at bats and 350 average or higher. He is leading the league. 16 RBIs, tied with Marcel Ozuna, who's been on an absolute tear. I think you saw him last week on the total bases. He was leading the league at one point for total bases in the last couple weeks. So, Mookie Betts, I mean, what else can I say, guys? 542 in the last 15 days. This guy is just hitting everybody. And then, surprise, surprise, the leading home run hitter right now in the majors in the last 15 days is Kerry Carpenter of the Detroit Tigers with 7 bombs. He has been a bright spot in what's been a tough year, especially offensively for the Tigers. And then Bryce Harper is ho humming, just starting to hit some home runs again like he used to. Hit 405 bombs in the last 15 days. And then the surprise Josh Rojas, one of many hitters for the Mariners right now that are stepping up. And that's why we lead the AL West. Man, that sounds weird to even say out loud. Other than that, that's page one. Jeff McNeil up there, as you can see, and Teoscar's been on a roll, while Gunnar Henderson continues a torrid second half as a rookie. So let's go to page number two, see what we got going on there. Another Brave, of course, with Eddie Rosario. Less home run hitters here on this page, but Michael Conforto hitting 424 for the Giants right now. And then Charlie Blackmon, who was out for a big chunk of the year for the Rockies, hitting 429. A big help to that lineup. And yeah, some other guys that we don't really see a lot, like Connor Cottonajo and Gabriel Moreno, both hitting the ball pretty well. And yeah, other than that, Dubon's been kind of up and down, but pretty decent for the Astros down there, hitting 387. So those are the best hitters in the last 15 days. Take some screenshots, go get some winners, and now it's time for the good pitcher strikeout matchups. All right, it's time to talk some arms. And even though we have 14 games today, I only have two good pitcher strikeout matchups for you. So here we go. It starts out with Reese's Pieces Olson of the Tigers against the Yankees. Yankees' fifth highest K percentage versus righties in the last 30 days at 27.6%. And boy, do those Yankees absolutely suck this year. That's just beautiful. All right, Reese Olson, 68 Ks in 68 innings. Then the last one, the lefty, the rookie, Andrew Abbott of the Reds versus the Giants. Giants' fifth highest K percentage versus lefties in the last 30 days at 26.4%. Andrew Abbott, 93 Ks in 85.1 innings. And I have a probably a useless stat for you. He has exactly 5 or 9 strikeouts in 5 of his last 6 starts. So just pick your poison there. Do you think he's going to get 5 or 9? Really? So probably not going to help you, but just thought that was interesting. So those are the two best pitcher strikeout matchups. And now it's time for the pitcher report. All right, we got 14 matchups to talk about, and looky what we have. A new column on the right side, hits per 9 innings. I know that's a huge part of you guys trying to find hitter props and hitter parlays and all that kind of stuff because I use it as well. So I don't know why I didn't have it earlier, to be honest with you. I almost did total hits, but I think hits per 9 innings is better. As you can see on the bottom, 8.9% is the starting pitcher average. So hopefully you guys can use that as a barometer to kind of tell who gives up a lot of hits, who doesn't. And it's next to the walks too, so you can kind of see, it goes hand in hand with that whip and everything else. So that's what we got. So take a look at that. Yeah, other than that, we got some okay matchups here in this first page. Christian Javier and Chris Sale, not too bad. Houston's been hitting lefties a little better than righties lately. And as you know, they have a few hitters that can hit Chris Sale. Other than that, Luis Severino, he's been awful. Last start, he was finally decent, but other than that, he's been pretty bad. And speaking of bad, Lucas Giolito for the Angels has not been good whatsoever since they brought him over. Just like every other Angel player that they brought over, pretty much that organization is in shambles right now. So, other than that, yeah, as you saw, also Severino 11.9% hits per 9. That is not good at all. That's the highest one on this page. And then we got Tyler McGill also for the Mets, 11 hits per 9 innings as well. So that's what we got there. And I think the best matchup probably on this page is going to be Josiah Gray for the Nats against Kevin Gausman. Gray's pitched well away from home. He's been better actually on the road. And Kevin Gausman, we all know what he can do. He can strike out a ton of batters. Nice 3.41 expected ERA. So that should be a good matchup. And Kenta Maeda down there for the Twins has actually been pretty good too. So that's page one. Let's check out the next 7 matchups. And we may have one of the biggest pitcher discrepancies in a while. Blake Snell versus Adam Wainwright. Wow. And speaking of wow, Snell has a 13.5% walk rate. Not good. That's higher than Wainwright's K percentage. That's freaking bonkers to me. That's just crazy. Snell striking out 31% of batters compared to Wainwright's 11.6. We'll see. The Padres have just been hot garbage, though. So, I mean, trusting any of those teams is really hard to do. Other than that, we got some decent matchups. No pitcher yet for the Oakland A's going up against the red hot, sizzling hot Seattle Mariners. Sorry, I don't get to say that very often, guys. It's been a long road being a Mariner fan, so I got to enjoy it. Other than that, there's going to be some runs in Colorado, I believe. Elder versus Gomber in Colorado. And then we got Andrew Abbott, the lefty, who's been pretty good for the Reds, who are starting to play a little bit better ball lately. He's got his K percentage up to almost 27%. Harrison for the Giants. Keep in mind, as you can see, only 3.1 innings pitched. So yeah, you see 13.5 hits per 9 innings, all that kind of stuff. A high ERA. I mean, it's 3 innings, guys. It doesn't really matter. And then Zach Gallen, the Cy Young, him and Blake Snell, probably Cy Young favorites in the NL, going up against that red hot Dodgers lineup. So that should be a really good matchup there. Yeah, other than that, that's kind of what we got. Those are the 14 matchups. Take some screenshots. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably as descriptive as you can get in a page anywhere on YouTube, because you got Ks, walks, hits, ERA, expected ERA. I mean, you got it all. I hope you guys use this to help you out. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm here to help you. So that's what we got. That is the pitcher report, and now it's time for the best bets. All right, here we go. Bet number one is a nice little hitter parlay. We got Trey Turner and Kerry Carpenter, one plus hit each at minus 105. Let's start out with Mr. Trey Turner. One plus hit in 18 of his last 20. That is freaking impressive. He is facing Lucas Giolito, the righty, who has come over from the White Sox and just struggled. He's given up 6+ hits in 5 of his last 7 starts. And Trey Turner is finally heating up. He's hitting 301 in August. He hits righties better than lefties. And after Lucas Giolito is that beautiful Angels bullpen who loves to give up hits. So I like Trey Turner to get a hit. The second part, the man, Kerry Carpenter. Holy cow. You saw him in the Who's on Fire. One plus hit in 20 of the last 22 games. That's right, 20 of the last 22. He hits righties a lot better, hitting 302 versus them compared to 244 versus lefties. He's hitting 383 in August. That's right. Trey Turner 301 in August. Kerry Carpenter 383 on an absolute tear. And he gets to face Luis Severino. We all know how bad he's been. I know last start he had a better start, but I don't think that's going to matter much. I don't think he's all of a sudden found everything just because of one good start. Luis Severino also is really bad on the road. How about a 9.56 ERA? I know ERA doesn't tell much when we're trying to just get a hit, but that just shows he's not on his game when he's on the road and away from Yankee Stadium. Severino, as you saw in the pitcher report, 11.9 hits per 9 innings. Holy crap. It's just not good, guys. He gives up a 335 average to lefties. That's right. So Kerry Carpenter hits 302 versus right-handed pitching, and Luis Severino gives up a 335 average to lefties, which is what Kerry Carpenter is. So this is a great matchup. I expect Kerry Carpenter to get another hit. He's been on a roll with total bases too. Might be an option for over 1.5 bases. But give me Trey Turner, give me Kerry Carpenter, one plus hit each at minus 105. Now it's time to move on to game number two. All right, game number two takes us out to Boston, Massachusetts, home of the deepest tunnel in America. That's right, the Ted Williams Tunnel is 90 feet deep, 90 feet underground. Pretty impressive. Also, Fenway Park is the oldest original Major League ballpark. It opened in 1912. Facts that you can only get on Just a Bet Outside. Very useless information. All right, here we go. Red Sox money line minus 124. Astros money line plus 106 with an over under of 9.5 runs. My best bet in this game, guys, it is the over 9.5 runs at minus 118. Let's dive into the matchup. Christian Javier, he is incapable of getting ground balls. Literally. 25.9%. A quarter of the hits off of him are ground balls. That is in the 0 percentile. He is just freaking awful. 3+ earned runs in 8 of his last 10 starts. And by the way, when I said awful, I don't mean he's an absolutely horrendous pitcher. He's awful at getting ground balls. That's big reason why he struggled this year. He was kind of a Cy Young favorite at the beginning of the year, or one of them, and it just hasn't worked out. He has an 11% walk rate in the month of July and in the month of August. So he's lost his command. He's not giving up many ground balls. He's given up some runs. This Red Sox offense, they are top 9 in the league in the last 30 days versus righties in OPS, WRC plus, ISO power. I mean, they have a chance to hit some bombs off Javier. Then we go to Chris Sale. He just faced Houston in his last start, and he gave up 4 runs in 5 innings. He's been pretty good lately. I'm not going to sit here and bash Chris Sale because he has come back and he's pitched a little bit better, but he's facing a tough Houston offense, as you just saw in his last start. Houston is unbelievable versus lefties. They struggle versus righties lately. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of weird, but versus lefties, last 30 days. How about top three in batting average, WRC plus, ISO power, and OPS? And actually, they're number one in OPS right now versus lefties. It's been really impressive. And then behind Chris Sale, who we know is not going to go very deep in this game, 4 or 5 innings, something like that, is a Red Sox bullpen that's just been really inconsistent. I think that's kind of a nice way to put it. So I think the Astros and the Red Sox can both put up a ton of runs here. Give me the over 9.5. I know it's moving to 10 in some books. Maybe use Odds Jam. Go check out the best book with the best odds because I think you can still get 9.5. But this number's going up. So be sure to check that out. Anyways, that is my bet number two, and now it's time to move on to bet number three. All right, the third and final bet today is a pitcher prop parlay. That's right. I usually give these out as added bets the next day because they're not always out, but I have one for you. We hit two in a row, one on Saturday, one on Sunday, both plus money. Let's make it three in a row. Here we go. Grayson Rodriguez over 17 and a half outs recorded, and Zach Greinke under 1.5 walks. I got that at plus 138. All right, this is on DraftKings now. So here we go. Grayson Rodriguez over 17 and a half outs. What that means is he has to pitch 6 innings or more. I know, I did the math, hash brown math. He's been between 93 and 97 pitches, 6 straight starts. So he's in the 90s. He's going to be stretched out. He has pitched 6 plus innings in 4 of his last 6 starts. The only two he didn't, he pitched 5 and 2/3 in both. That's right, 1 out away in both games to pitching 6 straight starts of 6 innings or more. He's been a lot better lately since he got called up. 3.28 August ERA, 7% walk rate, so he's dropped that, better command, and now he's facing a White Sox offense that is a bottom five team versus right-handed pitching. So he's got a great matchup. He's been doing it most of the time in 4 of his last 6 starts. He's always right around there. I like him to pitch 6 or more innings. And the reason I'm putting in a parlay is because the odds by itself are just too high. So next one, Zach Greinke under 1.5 walks. How freaking exciting is that, huh? Zach Greinke, he does suck. He's older. He needs to be done. But guys, a 3.2% walk rate. 3.2. That's almost George Kirby style right there. That's in the 98th percentile. He has gone under 1.5 walks in 19 of his 22 starts this year. 19 of 22. That's pretty impressive. Also, last game was his first game back off the IL. He only threw 53 pitches. I don't think he's going to come out here and throw 90 to 100 pitches or anything. He's on a pitch count and on an under walks. That's freaking awesome. We love to hear it. So, also in that first start, he threw in those 53 pitches. He threw 38 of them for strikes. 38 of 53. That's someone who knows how to throw strikes. He just lets him hit it, really, is what it is. So I love this bet. Grayson over 17 and a half outs recorded. Zach Greinke under 1.5 walks. Hopefully he can do that again for the 20th time in 23 starts this year. So put those together, plus 138. That is on DraftKings. That's my third and final bet. I will probably add another bet in the pinned comments below in Discord. You know the drill. On Twitter. Be sure to check that out. So here we go. Let's go to that bets recap page. All right, Trey Turner and Kerry Carpenter, 1+ hit each at -105, over 9.5 in the Astros and Red Sox game. And then we finish it with Grayson Rodriguez over 17 and a half outs and Zach Greinke under 1.5 walks. A nice little pitcher prop parlay at plus 138 on DraftKings. Say pitcher prop parlay 3 times for you. But hey, thanks for the support, guys. You guys are awesome. 2 winning days in a row over the weekend. Let's keep it rolling. I flushed last week. It's behind me because I have to. I'm not even going to think about it anymore. So I hope everyone has a great Monday. And as you know, NFL is right around the corner. That's right. Me and Ryan are going to be here every single week, giving you best bets for the games, giving you player props. It's going to be a ton of fun. And I know you guys are excited for some football. So thanks for the support again, and we'll talk to you soon.